All systems go. Cleared for takeoff.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the SHIPIT Nation RBC Canadian Open First Look. We're here to give the old first look here to the salaries on DraftKings for the RBC Canadian Open. Kind of going to go through each tier, talk about guys that stand out, and then as the week goes on, we get more in depth with our research. We'll have our Wednesday premium show with myself and Tambo. We'll have our core plays going up, our cash plays going up, and my player pool along with Tambo's slate plan. So a lot of good stuff to look forward to throughout the week. We obviously have the US Open next week, so we'll have a ton of content for that. Really looking forward to getting everything going here at SHIPIT Nation. If you are not a member, now is the time to sign up. $59 for a month, $599 for the annual plan, and you become a founding family member, which also includes some big benefits with at least $6,000 that we're going to be giving away in contests and contest tickets along the way. So make sure to get on over to shipitnation.com and join now. We are also partnered with the Solver Optimizer, so you can easily become a member over at the Solver, and our projections automatically get dumped right into the Solver Optimizer for you. So get on over, get signed up. Please also, if you're watching this on YouTube, do us a favor, hit the subscribe button. Started this channel fresh, getting a lot of momentum. We want to keep it going in the right direction. So please hit the subscribe button and also like this video. Helps us out a lot. We're going to continue to bring you guys more free content on this channel over the course of the next however long. We're going to be here forever doing this. So subscribe and like. Now let's kind of get in and talk through the RBC Canadian Open here and see what we can find, what kind of stands out in the top tier. We have Rory at 11.5, Sam Burns 10.5, and then Tyrrell Hatton at 10.2. Me and Rory have a love-hate relationship. He's 11.5, most expensive guy in the field. He is 5-1 to win this event. Coming in after a seventh place finish last week at the Memorial, seventh at the PGA Championship. He's clearly the best player in this field. Probably comes in with high ownership. I don't know what I'll do there yet. Sam Burns, I've just been fading. I can't pay 10.5 for him. Then Hatton at 10.2 continues to play solid golf. 5 straight top 20s, and he's playing in the big boy, big field events. So Hatton, McIlroy kind of stand out up top. Matt Fitzpatrick, can't really figure him out. He had that one really, really good round last week where he shot, 68. So ended up 4 under, I believe. And then outside of that, just kind of ho-hum. I could easily fade him at 9.9. First Canadian here in Corey Connors, 9.8. That's a steep price tag for him. He played awful last week and missed the cut. Justin Rose is a guy that interests me, and I was fighting it for a while, kind of not playing him, but man, he's been solid. At the 12th at the Charles Schwab a couple weeks ago. 9.7 is a big boy price tag, but I could definitely see myself on him. Tommy Fleetwood finally missed a cut after a really strong stretch. 9.6 for him. Yeah, I could go back there. Shane Lowry at 9.4. Playing solid back-to-back weeks. 12th at the PGA Championship, 16th at the Memorial. 9.4 for him. Yeah, could do it. Cam Young continues to play just awful golf. 9.3. Probably comes in pretty low owned. That'll be a fade for me. Sahith at 9.2. Kind of like him better for like showdown type events. He really has these peak performances where he does really well and then up and down. So not too much interest, probably more for showdown type stuff. Matt Kuchar was pretty popular last week and doing well until he fired an 84 in the 4th round. So probably a spot where I'll be off of him. In the 8K range, couple guys that stand out. We have some Canadians here. Adam Hadwin at 8.7. Hasn't been playing great. 8.7 is kind of steep for him. I'd probably go to Svensson at 8.5. I love Canadian golfers for some reason. So like some of my favorite golfers are Canadian. Svensson at 8.5, I can definitely get behind. A guy that's getting a lot of love this week is Ludvig Adberg, I believe is how you pronounce his name. 8.3K. He's kind of around like 50 to 1 in most spots to win here. So I think he's an interesting option there. Nick Taylor at 8.1 was playing very solid golf and then missed the cut at the PGA Championship, missed it at the Charles Schwab. Can he find it here at the RBC Canadian Open? Yeah, I'm going to put some money on him. I am interested in him at 8.1K. And then Michael Kim coming off that T6 at the Charles Schwab, 7th at the Wells Fargo. I think he's a really, really strong option this week at 8K. Heading into the sevens, a lot of guys here in the sevens. Geez, as I scroll down, just going to name some that stand out to me here. Eric Cole right at the top, 7.9. I want to be in on him. 24th at the Memorial last week. Just been playing solid golf overall. Aaron Wise at 7.8. Just going to continue to fade him. He does not look right. Our guy Mav McNeely, man, I used to love playing Big Mav. 7.7K. He's been playing terrible. I think good spot to be off of him. Taylor Pendrith, the Canadian. I'll give him a look most likely here at 7.7. My guy Vincent Norman at 7.5 has made 3 cuts in a row. 8th at the Byron Nelson, 48th at the Charles Schwab. I can get behind some Vincent Norman here for sure. Lipsky was toward the top of the leaderboard this past week, fell off round 4, shot a 77. I mean, it was a tough spot for him with all those guys kind of, chasing from behind. T12 he finished, and then the week before that, T16. I can get behind him at 7.4. I think it's a very solid price for him. Mackenzie Hughes, another Canadian, been playing terrible. Missed 4 out of his last 5 cuts, 7.4K. I think it's safe to just go ahead and fade him. Webb Simpson, he's just done to me. I mean, this could be a good event for him, but I'm not doing it at 7.3K. Mark Hubbard, another guy, was on heavy last week, made his 6th cut in a row, but man, he had one of those terrible round 4s as well. 79 he shot in round 4, fell down to 30th. I think he was tied for 2nd going into that 4th round, but I will go back to him. I do like him a little bit. Batia, kind of always play him. Hasn't been playing all that great, but 7.2, I'll take some chances there. S.E. Kim, 7.3K, finished 41st last week. I think he's a play for me this week. Man, I love playing this Ben Griffin, but man, he's been bad lately. Probably can't go there. Robbie Shelton at 7.1 kind of stands out as a play to me. This Carson Young, 7.1K, was very popular at the Charles Schwab and lived up to the expectations. Shot, finished 21st, and that included like a 75 in round 3, which obviously was not great. But yeah, I'll go back to him at 7.1K. Curious to see what sort of ownership he ends up getting. In the 7, Chad Ramey, 7K. Can we play him? Yeah, missed the cut. Oh my gosh, he shot 88 round 1. Ooh, man. Maybe. I don't know. Got to look into him a little bit more. Mr. Snedeker returned last week. I guess they said he had some sort of injury, had to get some surgery. Looked pretty good. I mean, very consistent all the way through. 73, 72, 73, 74. Finished 41st last week at a very tough course. Yeah, I could potentially get behind him here. That was a pretty solid performance. Andrew Novak at 7K, I think, is a guy that we could definitely can consider this week as well. Before we get into the 6K range, just wanted to remind everyone, please hit the subscribe button. We really want to see those numbers get up. When we get to 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, we're going to have a giveaway, ticket giveaway of some sort. So make sure you hit the subscribe and also hit the like button. Helps us out a ton. If you're not a member, get on over to SHIPITNation.com. Become a member now. $59 for the month, $5.99 for the annual package. Give it a try. I think you guys will absolutely love it. You get in now. You are considered a founding family member, which gives you the access to over $6,000 in giveaways. So make sure you get on over SHIPITNation.com and give us a chance. We think you'll absolutely love it. PGA content includes core plays, includes cash plays, includes my player pool, includes Tambo's slate plan. We have showdown content, showdown videos, everything. Just come on over, give it a chance. Go down to the 6K range, and obviously it falls off pretty quick when you start getting down here. The options are pretty bleak, to be honest. Davis Thompson was playing pretty well, had a bad weekend, finished 56, 6.9K. Yeah, a little bit of interest there. Mr. Smotherman, I always play Smotherman. Didn't play him at the Charles Schwab. He finished 21st. Hurt my feelings. Wish I was on him. I'll be going back here. I think he's a play for me. Adam Long's a guy I always play, and it's been a rough stretch. Miscut, 50th, miscut. 6.8K. This is a pretty weak field. I could potentially do that. Mr. Grayson Sig playing some bad golf. Man, I just don't think I can do it. I will play my guy Malnati. 6.7K. Hasn't been playing well. Did have the 29th at the Charles Schwab. I'll give him a chance. Callum Tarrant, I think I could play 6.7K coming off the miscut at the Charles Schwab. This is a weak field. I mean, that's one thing that definitely stands out. Very weak field. So have to make some exceptions here. Have to dig pretty deep to find the plays. My guy Chesson, can we play him? Oof, man. I don't know. 5 out of 6 miscuts. The one cut was a T60. Man, this range is bad. This is one thing that immediately stands out to me. 6K range is really, really bad. So maybe we find a way to build teams without coming down here is my initial lean after clicking on some of these names and looking at how they've been playing. This is a disaster down here. Man, and it's not getting any better the lower you go, which shouldn't be to anyone's surprise. Do we have any plays? Man, I'm not seeing much down here. It just keeps getting worse and worse. The more names I click on, the uglier it gets. All right. Well, I guess my one takeaway is maybe I don't want to be in this 6K range. I want to end a lot of my teams in the 7K. That's my initial lean at this point. Just looking at some of these guys down here, it's a watered down field. You got Rory up top at 5-1, but if you want to play him, you probably got to sell yourself on some of these 6K guys. Maybe that's a reason not to play him. Yeah, I don't know. So a lot to ponder really this week after going through this field. It is not very strong. We knew that, but man, when you get low, it gets really, really bad. So might have to come back in the 7K range and dig in there a little bit and see what we can find, because the 6Ks, I don't think we want to go down there. So we'll see how it all shakes out. Like I said, me and Tambo will be on Wednesday with the premium show. It'll be a deeper dive, go tier by tier, basically talk about all these guys in each tier and really start to formulate that player pool. So that is on Wednesday at 3 Eastern. So make sure you tune into that. Also, like I said, please hit the like here, hit the subscribe. Really helps us out a ton as we try to build this channel and produce more and more content. So make sure you tune in Wednesday at 3 Eastern. Most of our premium content for PGA will start to drop, Tuesday night, Wednesday, most likely Wednesday. And then Wednesday night, everything will be finalized. So make sure you check all that out at SHIPITNation.com. Become a member if you are not. We have our MLB shows all throughout the week, 4:30 Eastern. We'll cover some early slates as well, depending on the schedule. So that will do it for the SHIPIT Nation RBC Canadian First Look. Make sure to head on over to SHIPITNation.com and become a member. And that is going to do it. So let's ship it.